Hi there. In this behind the scenes video today, we're going to talk a little bit about how we work with a big client, MLBB, as well as how we work with a big athlete, Aung. He is a cage fighter and he's huge in Southeast Asia. Also, he happens to live here in Florida and we got to work on a couple of promo videos for them. So we're going to discuss about one of them today. So let's take a look at it now. Pretty cool, right? Well, this is a fighting scene. And first of all, we got to prep for this scene at our studio. So some of the guys took place of the fighters and we started planning on also practicing some of the movements. When we started working with this client, we put together a storyboard to make sure we have the right location, the right outfits, and of course the right scenes for each of those videos. The day of filming, we got really early to the gym, like around 6 o'clock in the morning, and we started setting up for the first couple of scenes that included some training and warm up for some of the other promo videos that we created that day. We had to, of course, cover a lot of logos around the gym, and we also started setting up the lights. We had 2 RGB tubes. We also had a fog machine, and we had a 300-watt key light with a big soft box. We also had a spotlight that we were using as a backlight. Our DP for the project was Miguel, and he was using a cinema camera Canon C70 with a range of different Sigma art lenses. He was also using the Easy Rig for most of the punching scenes where Aung continues to punch the bags and look at the camera and those kind of shots. Now, one of the tricky parts about this project is that we were communicating live with the client, which happened to be in China, like a Zoom call throughout the whole 8 hours. And we had a feed from the camera directly to the computer so they could see what we were filming, and they could also see through the computer what we were doing behind the scenes. Anything that they needed to be done differently, they would tell me and I would pass it on to the team. Something that was very important was that we needed to create a fight that was consistent. So we worked with the fighters and we created basically a choreography so they can hit the same punches at the same points every time. And that was because we needed to film multiple angles. We needed to make it look realistic so everything made sense from going from one shot to the other. And also, we only had one camera, so no matter what, we were gonna have to repeat this multiple times. Also part of the process was that I needed to make sure that I was communicating efficiently, not only with the client in China, but also with Aung. Even though he is a professional athlete and he is used to the spotlight, I needed to make sure that he understood what we needed to get on camera. And that's why you see me talking a lot with him, letting him know what we need from him. He was very open, ready to go. He wanted to continue fighting, and we're like, no, we need to repeat that, but like make it like this, or maybe the right, the left, a little bit stronger, fall down like this, fall down like that. The one that we just did didn't work out, but he was very receptive and it ended up working out pretty well. Now, after we completed the project, we went ahead and edited one of the scenes. The main concern about this edit is it needed to be pretty short, and it was more about the fighting. So the key components here, we kept the cuts really fast in between each other, trying to go from wide to close-ups. We didn't have a lot of close-ups based on the script, so we have to really maneuver around the wides. And then we added some sound effects and some music just to create that right ambience. And you saw the final product. At the end, this was a big project for us, even though the client requested a small crew. We have a lot of moving parts. We had an athlete celebrity, which is pretty much a national hero in his country. We had a client that was very hands-on from the beginning, a lot of meetings, and also it was an international client located in China, and we had to stream the whole thing as we were filming it. And of course, the crew was fantastic. Everybody knew what to do. We had a really good prep in the morning and even before getting there. And overall, this was a successful shoot for us, and the client was very happy. I really hope you guys enjoy this behind the scenes video, and I hope to see you again soon.